Hi, I'm John Thornhill.
Hi, I'm Dave Nicholson.
And in this video we are going to talk about how you can use PLR material effectively. Now the first question you may want to ask is, what is PLR? What is PLR?
What is PLR?
What does PLR stand for? Well, PLR stands for Private Label Rights. And basically what this means is you can take a product such as an ebook and edit the content and then produce it as if you wrote it. So let's just say, for example, if I wrote an ebook and I granted PLR rights to Dave, Dave could take that ebook, do what he wanted with it, as long as I grant the rights to let Dave do that, and then sell the ebook as if he wrote it. That in a nutshell is what PLR stands for and what you can do with PLR material. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah. So it's basically a way that anyone can create their own product very simple. Very simply.
Yeah, you can take a product, a PLR product, and you could effectively have it for sale in a matter of hours if you know what you're doing.
If you do it right, if you do it the right way, which is what we're going to explain today.
Yeah. Now, myself and Dave have a lot of experience with dealing with PLR material. I myself have created a ton of products in the past using PLR material. I have also sold PLR material and I've created PLR training courses. And Dave also has a PLR resource site. Yeah, Dave?
Yeah, I've got a PLR resource site. It's called PLR Monthly. Basically, every month we provide some fresh PLR content, such as ebooks, PLR articles, complete mini sites. That's a complete website designed on that those particular products of that month. eBay templates. We provide loads and loads of PLR resources ready for you to utilise. The thing is, even though myself and John both provide loads of PLR material, people still make a lot of big mistakes.
Yeah,
a lot of big mistakes when they're using the PLR material. So the first thing we're going to talk about is basically what not to do. We're going to talk about what mistakes, what's the big mistakes that people normally make with PLR.
Yeah. For me, the first thing people do wrong is they don't change the graphics. This might actually
that's a big one.
Might actually contradict what Dave's talking about with his site. I mean, Dave provides graphics for his members, and a lot of people will use those graphics.
Yeah.
But if you really want to be successful selling PLR products, in my opinion, the first thing you should do is change the graphics.
Yeah.
Because if you don't change the graphics, you are just selling the same product as everyone else. So although Dave provides graphics, if I was taking graphics from Dave's site or a product from Dave's site, first thing I would do, sorry Dave, is change the graphics.
No, but the reason that we provide the graphics is for those people who don't want to go along the I kind of say the custom method of making a custom PLR product. These are for people who want an instant, ready to go, bang, there you go. Not as effective as a custom one like what we're talking about here. But it's a lot faster and a lot simpler. That's the reason why we provide ready-made graphics.
You're still providing a service. Don't get me wrong. What Dave does, Dave's got a fantastic product. Dave provides a service. But what we're talking about here is going into advanced methods.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you take a product, if I took a product of Dave's from PLR Monthly, the first thing I would do is change the graphics. I'm not saying that other people won't do that and they will still have relative success. But if you really want to, make the product your own, you have to change the graphics.
Definitely, you've got to change the way you look. I mean, a lot of people impulse buy. They buy on the way something actually looks. They'll see a sales page and they think, "Wow, that looks great. I'm having that. I'm buying that." Without even reading a word. Without even reading a single word on the page. So it's those kind of people where you're targeting here. You're getting the people who are impulse buyers who want to buy just on impulse, just buy exactly what they've seen. They think, right, I'm buying that. I don't need to read a word. I can see the quality in this product just by looking at it.
Yeah. Of course, as well, what you have to think about as well, if let's just say, for example, 500 people have a PLR product, probably only 5% will actually do anything with it. Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
And let's say, for example, there's 50 of this product out in the open market. Believe me, it will get seen by different people. Now, another reason why I want to change the graphics is you don't want to be coming along having someone see your page who's already seen those graphics somewhere else. They will instantly remember that they've seen this product before, and then they won't even be interested in your product.
They won't read a word, no matter how much you change.
So obviously, as long as you change the look of the site, starting with the graphics, then they're going to stick on the page hopefully and read what you've got to say.
Yeah, right. So we've established that you need to change the graphics. It's absolutely essential. Okay, get the graphics changed and get good quality graphics done. We'll place a link below this video to get some high quality graphics. Don't put cheap graphics. Okay, amateurish. Yeah, get high quality, top end, good graphics. They don't cost as much as you'd think. In fact, it costs very little. From the link below this video. Right, so we've established you need the graphics change, and you also need to change the content. And you might think, well, what's the point of me getting PLR content? The point of you getting the PLR content is so you've got a basis to work on.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree.
The first thing you need to change in your content is the title. Okay? Absolutely essential. You must change the title. So change the title. Obviously this PLR product is going to be designed on something. Let's say designed on a bottle of Oasis. I'm looking at a bottle of Oasis in front of me there. Say the product's selling a bottle of Oasis, okay? There's one there. So basically what you want to try and put a new angle on the title, a new catchy angle on the title initially, right? So you may say something like, this is just off the top of my head, by the way. You may say something like, brand new Oasis flavour, never been tasted before, okay? And that could be your title of your product, okay? What you should also try and remember in the title of any product is try and place some prominent keywords in there, okay? So you may say brand new Oasis refreshing drink, or brand new Oasis high energy drink, okay? So you're getting a couple of keywords mixed into your title there, related on the product.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the general idea. You need to change the title to something what's got a new angle on it. You also need to change the content. Now you don't have to change all the content totally, you know, but what I would recommend you do is you definitely need to read through the content. Just do one paragraph at a time, read through a paragraph and think, how would I word that paragraph?
Yeah.
How would I personally word that paragraph?
Yeah.
Put your own spin on each paragraph. So let's just work on a paragraph at a time. So the first paragraph, blah blah blah, get this Oasis drink, it's really great and all that, you know. You think, well, how would I word that? I would probably word that is, I've just tried this new refreshing drink and it is really great. Honestly, that's my personal opinion. It's, you know, and go on, you know, exactly how you would word that product, but keeping the general content. Yeah. You need to keep the content in place, okay? So you're keeping the content of whatever the product is related to. So keep the content in place, change the content to however you would put your spin on it. You don't have to change every single paragraph or every single piece. Just try and change it as good as best you possibly can. And that's it. Just go through the whole product, changing the content. So change the content, change the title, and that is another thing that you want to make sure that you do not make a mistake of doing. Don't make a mistake of not changing the content.
Yeah, like what Dave said, when I change content, for example, one of the last ebooks I rewrote was about article marketing, and I just changed a few words here and there. Mm-hmm. I obviously seen sections where I could add an extra paragraph, you know, because obviously I am knowledgeable in that area anyway. Yeah. And if you're not knowledgeable in this particular, in whatever you're rewriting, spend half an hour doing some research. Mm-hmm. You know, read a couple of other books, go on a few websites, a few blogs, just so you've got an imprint in your mind about the topic you're going to rewrite. And then when you come to rewrite it, you'll find it easy, and you'll find, you know, you can add stuff here, take away stuff here. Mm-hmm. You know, bring the product up to date as well, you know, and you know, it doesn't take as long as you think. Obviously, if you've got to write an ebook from scratch, it can take you days, weeks, months. But if you've got something you just need to rewrite, you can do it in usually a matter of hours, you know, 2-3 hours. You can have a 10,000 word ebook rewritten. Yeah. So, and then obviously you need to make sure you're not using
poor quality material. Obviously, this goes without saying. You may think it goes without saying, but some people might think, well, okay, I've got I found a PLR ebook on orange drinks. I found a PLR ebook on orange drinks, you know, okay, because it's a PLR product, it must be fine, okay, I'll just go and tweak a couple of words here and there, and that's it, good to go. No, it's not. Make sure you read through it, make sure it's totally coherent, totally readable. You have to make sure it is very readable and very believable about, and obviously very true about that product, whatever the product is that's the PLR product's talking about. Okay, so make sure it is good quality. Okay, you must.
Sorry, go on.
I'm saying you must read through it and make sure it is good quality, and then you can build on the good quality. You know, you can generally tell something if you're reading through it, and if it's giving you good quality information, or if it's if it's telling you good advice about something, you know, or if it, if you think, oh, that's really good, you can generally read through something and understand if it is good quality or not. If you read through something and it says, hi, go and get this now, it's top quality, super great, fantastic, you know, and it's worded wrong, and it's worded wrong, it goes, you can instantly tell, you know, so have a read through it, you'll understand when you're changing the content, you know, if the quality is good or not.
Yeah, I think as well, a lot of PLR material is ghostwritten. It's written by, or it's outsourced, and you can usually tell, you know, when someone's writing about a topic, you can usually tell instantly if the person who wrote it is knowledgeable in that topic.
Yeah.
And that's when you know, if it's poor quality, you need to either you're going to have to spend a lot more time bringing it, you know, bringing information up to date or whatever. And
I say the person who wrote it may not even speak the language what it's written in English, for example. You know? The person may not written anything, so the wording may be totally wrong.
Yeah, well, obviously that'll come from going to poor quality sites, or buying stuff that's like, you know, 10 years old or whatever. Or, you know, you will know instantly. You know, if something's poor quality, you just have a quick look, and if it's rubbish, I would just say just go and find something that's better quality instead of spending all your time rewriting it.
Yeah.
And obviously the same sort of thing goes with outdated material as well. You have to be very, very careful that the information you're rewriting is not out of date. Now, I'll give you an example here. Let's just say, for example, you were writing about eBay. Now, I know there's a ton of PLR products out there that talk about selling information on eBay. I'll talk about digital delivery, which was banned 2 years ago now. 3, you know, so obviously you don't want to be rewriting a product that's related to that.
I mean, eBay changes the rules like pretty much every week, don't you? So you have to make sure for something like that was
bring it right up to date, or you know, find something that's currently up to date. You know, the same goes with Google. They change the rules all the time about the pay-per-clicks strategies, and you know, although I don't do that personally myself, if I wrote a book about that, I'd have to be very, very careful because I'm not knowledgeable in that area, that I, you know, didn't sell out-of-date information. Because obviously, if you're selling a product to someone that's out of date, you're just going to get a ton of refund requests.
Yeah.
So make sure anything you're using, that the information is current and can be used.
Yeah. Also, make sure, generally, in general, that the product that you're creating isn't the same as the product that you started with. Okay? So what I'm saying is, don't make the mistake of getting the product.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Getting the product and
don't sell it as it is.
Yeah, just getting the product, sticking it up for sale, and then planning it out for sale.
That's the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake people make is they buy the product, spend 10 minutes putting a buy button on it and uploading it, and then try and sell it.
Yeah.
That's basically, in a nutshell, the biggest mistake what people are making. And you don't want to be doing that. You want to be putting in, spend half a day, spend a day, making the product look different, change the graphics, change the content, change the title, you know, just so if you put the product side by side, it will look different. That's what you need to avoid doing. Don't just take the product as it is and sell it as it is.